So hey, this is me again, Dr. Sweta, and we are talking about are breakups make in heaven or hell. So friends, until now we have discussed the neuropsychology of breakup, and then what are the types of relationships that you can have, what is the neurochemical pathway and the circuits, what gets activated in a relationship. But what I'm going to bring in now is something very, very important to understand. What I'm going to bring in now is how do you change your state? What are the things that you do to make your state from state A, when you're feeling absolutely dull, down, dejected, in despair, broken? These are the words which I'm sure you will use it, and I used it a few months back to just come out of the broken relationship. And if you want to be at peace, at ease, happy, evolved, feeling good, kicking all your good neurons, you want to do a stretch from X feelings to Y feelings, which are good. So I'll tell you the neuropsychology of it. Essentially, we are going from the limbic cortex to the prefrontal cortices, or having the firing of all the neurons together. So if you are here with me, let's do an exercise. I want you to join the hands of the palm and essentially make them together. What you will see is, the very important thing is that join them appropriately, and then put it up here and look at the fingers, the middle fingers, okay? The middle fingers, not the ring one, not the little one, but the middle fingers for where they are. Now, one of the finger, either you will have both the fingers equal, or you will have one finger slightly lower than the other, so, or slightly shorter than the other. So if you have a finger which is shorter, let's say for me, I'm going to do it again in front of you to showcase the same. Well, my both fingers are at the equal level. I want you guys to check yours. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do an intent exercise to make my right finger taller than the left. I hope you can, or taller than the other finger. For in my case, it's the right finger which we are trying to make it taller. So I'm again going to say, I'm going to make my right finger taller than the left, and I'm just going to release my hands, and again I'm going to bring out the visual imagery of the finger in place, and I'm going to tell one more time that I'm going to make my right middle finger taller than the left. And there is no edits in this video right now, right away. I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to join both the hands with here, and here you see that my right finger is now taller than the left. I want you to do this experiment multiple times, and you will indeed see the response. Now, a lot of people tell me it's just the intent, doctor. No, this is not about the intent. It is about the neurophysiology. You are actually, through the conscious thoughts, through the intent process, changing the physiology of the neural pathways. Essentially, the signals going from the brain to the hand is changing. So the perception is changing. You are not just deceiving. It is not about deception. It is about really changing the whole thing. So I want you to do this experiment. The purpose of this experiment for me is to showcase to you that if you get into a state when you can embrace a conscious improvement or an intention. For example, you had a breakup. We just talked about all the bad things of the breakup, but you want to really feel good. You want to feel at ease. You want to feel at peace. You're going to have all the intent that my body is at ease, my body is at peace, my mind is at peace, my mind is at ease, all my cravings have gone. I pray and forgive the person. I just focus on only the good things that happened to me because of the breakup. I am completely, intently positive about the whole experience. I want you to do that day in and day out until you get out of this painful experience. Believe me, friends, you will just do a favor to your body. It's psycho, neuro, physio, immunoendocrinology, which means that it starts from the psychology but ends into the physiology and immunoendocrinology of the body. So once you start kicking in your right type of neurons, which is utilizing the synchronized brain, you have done a great job for you. There is something called as the synchronization. We will talk more about it in the next video. There's also a fundamental concept in neuropsychology. The neurons, where what the focus goes, the neurons grow. The neurons that wire together, fire together. Neurons that fire together, wire together. So I'm going to talk a lot about these concepts in the next videos, but more importantly, change your intent, change your state of mind so that you can change the physical state of your being. So do the exercise and write to me if that was the case that happened with you, and I'm more than happy to share all the real life experiments which were done. So stay tuned. You're watching our Breakups Made in Heaven or Hell with me, Dr. Sweta Adatia.